Just because someone is happy does not make them hypocritical. I wasn't born happy. I was born just like everybody else. True happiness is the purpose of all humankind. My whole life, I'm 3 decades years old plus 2 years. I've had to put my both feet in one shoe because you couldn't do certain things. You have to act certain way, or else your soul would do a reverse to hell. I fast days on top of days on top of days, stay without food, without water, just so I can have a holistic approach in life. I am baptized. I read the Bible. I study the Bible. I apply what the Bible says. Although I spend my whole life with people telling me my head is not straight. Yes, I did go through some major schizophrenic shit. First of all, I started with like deep depression when I was 12 years old. I was depressed because I feel lost. I was raised by my father because my mother wasn't around. My mother was there. We were like in the same country. I was living in Haiti. My mother wasn't so far from me. And yet I never saw her until I was 8. And when I went to see her, you know what she did? She pushed me away. Now, I don't know what she had with me and with my father and her, what was going on, but I think she said like my father went and got like another woman pregnant, and then she left me behind, and I never saw her again. One time I heard there was this story, and I don't know if it's true or not till this day, because I really don't care about her, that she burned her own child in a house of fire, and then she went out to do laundry, and then she got arrested. My dad bailed her out in Haiti, and then she came and lived in the house where I was living with my father for a month. That was the best I've seen of her. And then she came to the US. I saw her for a few days. So my whole life I had to live like a single girl. When I came here to the US, I was like 9 years old, about 10 years old, almost 10. I lived with my uncle. My uncle had 2 daughters. I never felt like somebody cared for me or somebody loved me. No, everybody at some point in life, especially as a young person, you need your mama around. You need this soft motherly love. And when I got into that religion, those people bullied me to death. They bullied me. I understand some stuff, so that way I don't like blame people for everything that happens to me. Like how when you are baptized, the Spirit of God that is on you is going to push you to do some bad things to other people. So that is forgiving. But that doesn't mean I wasn't hurt. Just because I'm happy doesn't mean that I didn't go through some fucked up shit. I had to stop brushing my teeth, not putting deodorant, stop taking showers, not using your phones. Well, I never used to use my phone so much, but you have to spend a whole lot of time to yourself. You can't be jumping around and not even working. Especially after you get baptized, you're supposed to put God first and not even working. And I get bullied from work, I get bullied from church, I get bullied at home because my father was calling the cops on me, correcting me every time. And it was the most annoying thing ever because I'm like, I don't do anything wrong. I know I sit in the house, I don't do much, I don't go out, I don't take showers, I don't eat and things like that, because that's what the Spirit called me to do. And when you started hearing voices in your ear, I didn't start hearing voices in my ear until 2017. I was like, how old was I? 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. 8 years ago, 32, 31, 30, 29, 28, 27, 26, 25. So I started hearing voices in my ear at 25 when they were saying like, don't shower, don't take showers, don't brush your teeth, because they would make my mouth so stinky after I brush my teeth. And I didn't know what was happening because I didn't know what it was until like people were bringing me to hospitals, and they were like, oh, you are schizophrenic. And then I was taking medication. The medication was harsh because they would like take your soul out of your body and crush your nervous system. So I am not hypocritical. If I am happy, I am not hypocritical. Being happy doesn't mean that I don't go through fucked up shit. I sacrifice my soul. I sacrifice my life. I sacrifice my well-being just so I can be the hard happy, the happiness that's gonna build your soul or you strengthen your core. I had to do all of that all by myself while other people are watching me and calling me crazy. And it's not a good name to hear. Or people are saying like, oh, you look sick. And I don't judge them on that. Although it did feel hurt, I don't judge them, because everybody has to go through the same thing. And that's what people don't realize. They have to endure the same shit. And you can't live a good life, because things are getting worse and worse and worse and worse every time we don't do what God asks of us. So my point of this video is that I am not a hypocritical bitch. I am not a hypocrite. I work really hard. I sacrifice. I fast so many days. And it's something that just doesn't stop there. You have to do it over and over and over and over again forever. So I am not a hypocritical bitch.